I am Dr. Neema Bisht, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. Also, I am founder of CareerInPharma, wherein I provide guidance and training to healthcare professionals. I am on a mission to help 1 lakh healthcare professionals to attain financial security through career into clinical research industry. Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to CareerInPharma. So today we have Dr. Akash with us, and Dr. Akash is having more than 10 years of experience into clinical research domain. And today's video can be a game changer for you because Dr. Akash will be sharing his journey, how it started and how it goes for him, and definitely there will be a lots of learning. So with this, I welcome Dr. Akash to our channel. Hello Dr. Akash, a warm welcome to you and thanks for coming here. Definitely, I'm very thankful to you so that you are taking out time from your busy schedule and coming here, and really it's an honor for me to you be here. Yeah, welcome Dr. Akash.
Many thanks, Dr. Neema, for giving me this opportunity, and I really appreciate your work done so far, and you are helping the freshers for entry into clinical research domain.
Thank you for this.
Myself,
Yes.
I am Dr. Akash. I am working as a senior manager, medical and scientific affairs at Navitas Life Science. I have done my MBBS and MD in pharmacology from Kastura Medical College, Mangalore, Manipal University. And my motto in life is to help as much as possible to anyone whom I come across during my journey in life. This is inspired by Mata Amritanandamayi Amma. Thank you, Neema, for this invite.
Great motto, sir. So, sir, with this, I just wanted to know, why you decided to switch from clinical background to non-clinical, or it was by chance, or how it was for you? How it all started?
Yeah, it's a tough decision to make when you wanted to shift from a clinical to non-clinical, but the destiny decides. For a clinical practice, you should have a dedicated 24/7 availability and 365 days, any irrespective of holidays. And there are a lot of challenges nowadays being faced in the clinical practice. And I don't like to stress upon the challenges with the clinical practice. But nevertheless, the destiny decides, and I am happy with the decision what I have made so far.
Okay, doctor. So doctor, with this, just wanted to know, how at that time, it's around 10 years now. At that time, there was not lot of information available on Google also. So how you started your preparation? What was your, way of preparation, interview preparation at a very fresher level?
Even though I was a fresher to jump into industry, but I was well aware of all the clinical research domain and how the clinical industry runs and what the things are required. And first and foremost thing is you need to understand your strengths, and then read the job description very carefully and understand the job description well. And whenever you understand the job description well, understand each and every terminology, try to give the mock interviews and understand the interview process, the channeling process, and what are the expected queries, questions, and you need to understand the process very well. And what are the steps involved at the interview level? There may be different steps, right from the HR to the manager level and the team lead and the manager level. So you need to understand each and everything right before giving any interview.
Yes. So yes, a lovely piece of advice this is for all who wanted to start. You can follow this advice. And with this, doctor, because you are MD in pharmacology, and I really want to know from you that how important it is to go for MD, or just MBBS also works. So how it is? It is important to go for MD, or just MBBS is enough?
Dr. Neema, actually any higher degree always has an higher advantage, but there are again pros and cons to it. Having an MD or a DM or any other branch is always having an advantage as well as disadvantage. The better advantages are that when you are doing any higher specialization, you will get a better understanding and a grip on the subject. You will be exposed to the different modules of the preclinical as well as clinical studies, and you during your tenure you may be getting a chance to go for industry postings. And there are certain set of criterias in MNC companies where they specifically prefer for an MD or a DM graduate for certain position. So
Okay.
these are a few of the advantages when you go for an higher degree. And there are the cons is like you may have to give a dedicated 3 years of time, but at the same time the 3 years of industry experience may give an additional edge in the industry. Provided an additional disclaimer, if you excel in the same field, like you need not switch a domain from medical affairs or the pharmacovigilance or the clinical trials or medical monitor. The only thing is, if you're doing an MBBS and if you're coming to an industry, it's always better to stick to one domain and excel in that domain. That gives an additional advantage, like you need to stick to the same domain till you take up the ladder.
Great. So, guys, like already Dr. Akash mentioned, how important, what are the importance of doing MD, and if you don't want to go for it also, then what are the benefits? Like, it's all up to you. Yes. So, with this, doctor, can you break down the steps how a MBBS or even a MD who want to come to this industry, clinical research industry, what steps they should follow, like step by step process, if you can give, how they can start?
Yeah, first and foremost thing for would like to give an advice for an MBBS undergraduate students. There are beautifully well crafted short-term internship projects, short-term studentship, what we call it as. It is run by an ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. So my advice to all the MBBS undergraduates, look for all these STS projects which is run by an ICMR. You should apply for it, and even though you may be successful to get an project funded by ICMR or not, but you will get a fair understanding on the research domain, what are the steps involved for a submission of any of the projects. Apart from this, you have the scholarship programs run by many pharma companies, MNCs like Pfizer, Astra, and the diagnostic firms like Metropolis. They are running a scholarship programs for undergraduate students as well. So you need to apply for this. You need to look for this kind of the scholarship programs. And there will be the clinical research workshop or any certification programs which are available online, and the hands-on workshops will definitely help. Apart from these, there are certain courses like pharmacovigilance courses, which is run by WHO UMC, which is absolutely free of cost. You need to do that. You will get a fair understanding how the pharmacovigilance, what are the steps involved in the pharmacovigilance, how the case reporting should be done. All these things you will get an understanding with doing these kind of courses with WHO UMC. And one more important thing, the NIDA Clinical Trials Network Group, they conduct the free course for ICH GCP. That's a good clinical practice program. So you can run through these modules, you can give your exams and get the certification. This is absolutely free of cost.
Yes. Great. So, guys, we will be sharing link for NIDA and WHO UMC. You can see in the description that are free online courses as mentioned by Dr. Akash. So, Dr. Akash, with this, I just want to know, like you just now mentioned about ICMR and scholarship program. Like, from where to get the information? Like, when that scholarship program is coming or any project by ICMR. What is the source? Where they can find out?
For ICMR, you need to go through the ICMR website. They will be living this kind of links. So I think probably, I'm not sure it's once a year or twice a year, but there are definitely short-term studentship programs are there for ICMR. I think it is once a year or twice a year. Just need to check on that. But you need to check the ICMR website for that.
Website, yeah.
And for pharma, you need to run through those links of the. You need to get the links from there itself, like diagnostic firm. They will be. I have seen many of the ads in the LinkedIn for Metropolis and Pfizer. They run a scholarship program. So whenever this kind of available, you need to share it across to the team.
Yes. So guys, for ICMR projects, you just go through the website, get the information from there. For a scholarship program by any pharma company, you can get the information through LinkedIn. So use LinkedIn effectively and actively. It's very helpful, really. And free online courses links we will be sharing in the description box. So yes, Dr. Akash, really a great piece of advice for these steps. Yeah. And with this, one question is like many times, like I have seen many MBBS also, like they approached me. They are in confusion also. At the end, they want to be stress free and don't want to go for 24/7. But parallelly, they are in doubt also, like how will be the growth inside this field? Growth both financially and professionally. Can you know a little bit put light on that part? Like how is the growth in this sector?
That's a tough question, Nima. Financially, I can't answer you because everyone has their own limitations, how much finances they want to earn in their life.
Yes, agree.
Clinically, if you are going for a clinical practice, the sky is the limit. So there's no limit for it. But when you join any industry or anything, you have certain limitations and you can't expect the huge growth. But definitely, if you're doing any MBA and you are going at a managerial level, definitely you can earn really well. But definitely for a clinical practice, the sky is the limit.
Yes, that is for sure.
Yeah, and for clinical practice, I can say that maybe everyone will not be that successful what they think, but it all depends upon the luck as well.
Exactly. So doctor, is there any requirement or requirement of any certificate or any diploma? Is it mandatory or how important it is? If any undergraduate want to come just with MBBS, so how helpful will be any certification or diploma?
Any certification course will give you an advantage, always an advantage, because you will understand what are the basic steps involved in the clinical research domain, and it will definitely help you in better understanding of the subject, and it will help you to get prepared for any interview process. And always an additional degree will help you when you compare to the other competitors when you are giving an interview.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, definitely diploma is not a mandatory part yet, but it has a lot of importance. You will get basic understanding of the field. You can beat the competition. Definitely competition is there everywhere. So if you have additional skills, additional knowledge, basic knowledge, definitely it will help you. So doctor, with this I just want to know, what is your message for fellow aspirants just like you, who are like MBBS, MD in pharmacology, or just undergraduate also, and if they want to come to this industry, so what is your message for them?
I always believe in only one principle. You always give your best, rest leave it to God, and good things will automatically come to you.
Yes.
And never regret about the failures or unsuccessful in the interviews. When you are unsuccessful or failure in the interviews, don't think that you have lost the battle. Think that there are better opportunities waiting for you in the coming days.
Yes, great piece of advice, guys. So do your best, leave the rest, and like doctor said, never be fear of what if I fail. So failure is the part and process of life, so it happens. So just never quit and just be consistent in whatever you are doing. So Dr. Vijjas, I wanted to know, what is your biggest learning from this industry after coming to this industry, and any regret you have after coming to this industry?
Learnings, I can say, learnings, it should be like you should be very vigilant and you should read in between the lines, time oriented, taskmaster, and how to be silent. That's the biggest learning which I learned in industry. And regarding the regrets, I can say no regrets so far. Touch wood. It should
Yes.
all good at this point of time. Hopefully, it should be in the future coming days as well.
Great, 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 sir. So, sir, one last question is definitely being from clinical, because MBBS is all clinical course where we are doing internship, treating patient, and likewise for other courses also like dentistry and all alternate medicine graduates. So definitely last question is like, because you are from a clinical background, although it's like now around 10 years, but still, after coming to industry, have you ever missed doing your clinical practice? And if yes, then how you make yourself keep going?
Yeah, when I was working with NHM project, I used to see type 1 diabetic patients, and there's a lack of awareness about the sugar levels, how to be maintained. These are very young children, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't know about the disease well. We need to explain in detail and how important they should be on insulin for the lifetime, and they should maintain their sugars and prevent the complication diabetes. And I have a dream of building the School of Clinical Research exclusive for type 1 diabetic kids. And I'm sure I will make it happen one day.
Sure, sir, it will happen. We wish you success for that. It will happen.
Thanks so much, Dr. Nima. Definitely looking forward for support from the people who are watching my interview, and looking forward for it. Thank you.
Sure, sure, Doctor. And sir, was one last question, although which is not in our list, but still I wanted to ask, because many people, by seeing other doctors that they are doing work from home, it sounds very good. Like, oh, you are work from home, not going to office, and salary is coming. So with this now, by seeing this only work from home thing and the weekends off, definitely flexibility is also there. Many want to come inside this industry by seeing this only.
There,
And
there is a disclaimer, Dr. Nima, but it's not work from home. It may be work from and for. It's both.
hmm,
It's both the ways.
both
Work
the ways.
from and for, but anyways, it's a balanced approach. What I have seen working from home is the biggest advantage is you don't land up in traffic, spending 3 hours in traffic. That was the real painful point, and I really appreciate that the work from home is one of the biggest advantage for any person, and if that role suits you to work from home,
Yes.
and everyone prefers to work from home.
Hmm. It saves time, energy, and
Exactly,
many things
exactly.
are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question was like, many just see work from home, and by seeing this only they want to come. I just wanted to know, like, exactly work from home is not now everywhere. Some are like hybrid, or work from home is possible at a fresher level, or how it is.
No, at a fresher level, it's
Hmm.
little kind of difficult, but not. I can say it's not manageable at all, but it's manageable. Work from
Hmm.
is acceptable for even for freshers as well. You can give the training,
Hmm.
but they should attend the training well. They should go through the process well. They should understand what are the requirements, what are the SOPs for any industry. So they should be very vigilant, and they should not do like just giving and work from home. They should not waste their time. But it's anyways, company is spending on you. You should
Hmm.
take the best of it, and you should give your best as well. So that's a
Yes.
piece of advice. And work from home is definitely possible even for freshers as well. But it
Hmm.
takes a longer time to give them training, work from home, but a lesser time if they are in office. That's the
Hmm.
one thing which I have noticed. But it's possible. But
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, doctor. So, guys, don't just see work from home. Definitely, that is doable. But see where your interest is. Get understanding about the field. That is very important before coming to any industry. See your interest also. Yeah, work from home is doable. That is easy to do. I mean, in this industry. But yeah, that should not be the only reason to come inside this industry. Uh,
no. You need to understand your interest very well
yes.
rather than understanding that work from home. But your interest, your key career path, you need to understand that not only the work from home. Work from home is not a criteria to come to research industry. That's my
Exactly.
advice to everyone. So don't be under the impression that work from home is acceptable in all the roles, but it's not so. And you need to be very, very sharp enough if you want to grow up in your career. Don't think of only work from home. You need to travel as well. You need to give your best and understand across the industries what all things are happening. Work
Yes.
from home may be suitable for certain period of time, but not all the time.
Yes, doctor, well said. And so with this, at last, doctor, if any kind of advice or any piece of advice you want to give aspirants, the fellow aspirants, last piece of advice you want to give.
Uh, the last piece of advice: be positive always.
Yes, exactly. Be positive always, and positive things will happen.
Exactly.
Yes. So, yeah, thank you once again, Dr. Akash. Really, I can't tell you, I mean, it can be a game changer. Whosoever will listen this video, when we will make it public, then definitely, whatever you advise today, it can be game changer for anyone. Of even a single life changes, that is a big contribution from our end.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it will help to many of the people, and I have seen like many of the people taking the advice on WHO UMC Pharmacovigilance course, and they did it, and they have really got the opportunity with that also.
Yes. So, yes, guys, all of you, then we are going to conclude this talk, and I hope that this you will learn many things from this video. And please share your learning parts from this talk. You can comment in the comment section, and also if you are, want any new information or anything, any video you want you to make me, then that also please comment so that we can work upon the same. And also if you learned something or something, you learn any new thing from this video, then please that also you comment. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Very soon I will be coming up with some next fresh video or maybe some fresh talk. Till that time, please stay safe, healthy, aware and updated. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Nima. Bye. Take care.